We have already discussed the fact that Shang-Chi was not doing really well in some of the targeted areas around the world, and Marvel was hoping that locations where they've had trouble with multiple Disney films such as Hong Kong would prove to be a little bit more positive. We've talked about the fact this was not the case, as Shang-Chi has seen a ton of backlash. Now Shang-Chi himself opens up on this. So as I stated originally, the main, complaint against Shang-Chi isn't anything visually in it or anything like that. That actually seems to be getting received very positive. It's just the fact that it is a Asian starring film with a majority cast that is Asian, except it's directed by the West. That's their problem, that it's not made in China or Japan or localized Asian places. The fact that they shot elements of the film which was produced and made by people outside are the target demographic. This is something common for localized films. This is nothing new. This is getting a lot of attention though, because again, it's Marvel. And you would think that a lot of Asian territories would be more accepting of it, except some of the target locations are not. So recently, Shang-Chi himself responded to some of this criticism. So in a reply, he said, and I quote, "I want to thank all of our Chinese fans for their support and encouragement. To the other people who are rooting for our failure, I don't have much to say. Just wait and see." End quote. And honestly, what else is he supposed to say? If people don't want to be excited for it, or don't like what they're seeing, or don't want to see it, or just hating it, they're allowed to. You know, how many times have you seen a Marvel trailer or something Marvel get hated by a certain fan base because it's pushing some sort of a political message or agenda, or they're catering to people or whatever, and then the film goes and makes a couple $100 million to $1 billion? That's like most of them. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's just a thing. The reason it's getting more traction, specifically this one, is because it is specifically the Chinese people that are very angry. But it's not all of them. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I've seen some articles saying, oh, China hates it. It's like, no, that's not it. It's a vocal amount of people in a certain region. That's it. And it is one of these interesting things where majority of the positive reaction has been from the Western audience, specifically in the United States. But then again, we know it's going to go the other way as it gets closer to release. We know that there will be plenty of hate here because, again, it's a different type of film that I guess people feel like Marvel is pushing on them, which, again, I say, if that's how you feel, don't see it. You don't need to see it. Just like Mulan, you didn't need to see it. But I get what he's saying. It's like, just wait and see the movie, and then, you know, think about it that way. Then pass judgment, not before you see it.